Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. I want to talk about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, what's going on in Canada, and I want to talk about an executive order that might be coming out next week and its possible implications. Okay, so first we're going to start with Canada. Canada has been doing some pretty wild stuff. To be honest with you guys, it's a big wake up call. Let's get woke up right now. All right, if there's ever a time to start to do something, is now. Canada started to freeze bank accounts. They have also been freezing cryptocurrency wallets. These are wallets that are attached to government regulated accounts. Okay, so that's one thing that's important. And I've been hammering this like all the time. Super important right now. Get yourself some security. What do I like? This is my favorite one, the Trezor one. I know it sounds like a commercial, but I'm not joking. Like, this is for your security. Another thing, that I do, actually, I'm going to pull it out too, and I'll put a link below to it. This is amazing right here. This little guy, it's called Yubikey. It's awesome. It's a way of not getting hacked, because a hacker, this is an RFID chip that goes in, and it's something that physically a hacker, like, Facebook uses it, Google uses it. Every cryptocurrency exchange has an ability to go into the security settings just about and register a Yubikey. So when you log in and you use your two-factor, you can use this, and it's just awesome. So, and even if it's on your phone, you actually go and touch it right up against your phone, and it works the same way as if you were to plug it in on a USB. That's called NFIC. Anyway, sorry, I'm digressing. I'm gonna put a link to that because people need to protect themselves right now. All right. If you don't hold it, you don't own it, right? We talk about that with gold and silver. It's very true. There's times that you have so much money that you need it vaulted. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of people with those issues, and there's tons of reputable companies out there that vault it, and they are in business and big, like the company Brinks, because they are trusted, because they've been doing this for a long time. Okay, so there's a lot of people that say if you don't own it, you don't own it, but some people, they're wealthy, they can't just go put it in their house. When it comes to crypto and you're storing your crypto, guys, like, take possession of it, like get it off the exchange, whether it be a paper wallet but what I really like is, a piece of hardware. I think it's very important to protect yourselves. Canada right now is going through some pretty crazy draconian steps right now. And I'm really sorry for everybody out there that is going through some hardships because of this. But I want to talk about this, the crypto market and the bigger picture here. There is a possibility, I'm hearing rumors all over, and usually where there's smoke, there's fire, that the current administration of America is going to be putting out an executive order on cryptocurrency regulation as soon as next week. Now, what can that happen? Now, none of this is financial advice, okay? Except for I'll give you some life advice. First off, you need some patience and some clarity. That's the most important thing in being a successful investor. Patience, clarity. That comes through knowledge and wisdom, right? And wisdom is being able to take your knowledge and apply it at the right place and the right time, all right? So we're seeing a downturn in Bitcoin right now. I believe that's because the rumors that I'm hearing are getting, spread far and wide. If all of a sudden we get smacked with regulations, I believe it could take a short-term hit on the crypto market, okay? I believe that what you're going to see is a lot of fake news out there, a lot of big money trying to push a narrative that's false to scare people into selling. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. This is not advice, but I think a lot of times people need to hear what other people are doing, what they're thinking, where they're coming from, right? Okay. I told you that I'm accumulating cash back in November. I said, this is the time now. I'm not selling my cryptos. I'm not buying more cryptos. I also said, I'm not selling my gold and silver. But at that point, I wasn't buying anymore, but that changed. I also told you some things I was doing with real estate, right? But I was accumulating cash, which means this: every month you have money coming in from your job, your side gig, your business, whatever. In an accumulation mode, I'm not selling or liquidating anything. Even if I think they're going down, I'm not selling them because I can be wrong and they can keep going up, right? Those assets. What I'm doing is I'm accumulating cash, and my cash reserves are sitting in the bank and they're waiting, and I'm putting them into my stock account, my, trading account. I'm putting them into my crypto trading accounts. I'm diversifying it, and I'm getting it ready. It's all still in US dollar denomination, right? Then I'm waiting for an opportunity. Now, to say that this could hammer the price of crypto, is probably an understatement. I believe it could, because anytime we have threats from another country like China going, oh, we're blocking this, we're going to stop it, or we're going to regulate it, it gets hit, right? But I think a lot of people in this space need to understand a lot of it is because of fear that is driven by mainstream media and companies that want to take advantage of these situations and scare you out of your position and sell. And it's manipulation. It's a form of manipulation. So you need to make that decision yourself. Because I had somebody call me, a friend of mine today, and he goes, dude, are you going to sell? Are you going to liquidate? Because he knows, he's like, I got a pretty good feeling what this kind of news, if it happens, I'm pretty sure this executive order is going to come through. He's all, it's going to hammer the market. And I go, look, you get to a certain point where it takes you so long to move these things. I'm not going to move them. I know this is just a blip on the radar on the way up. And so I'm not stressed about that. Well, I don't believe we've hit a market top. Okay. But then again, I'm just a dude with a bro hawk and a dream. All right. I don't know if you guys know that. I'm just a dude that drives a Kia, McDonald's coffee. You should not take any of this as trading advice. What I'm doing is I'm waiting for an opportunity. And so I almost pulled the trigger on $35,000 Bitcoin. That was actually my price, my buy point. And I missed it. It trickled right down near there and then it took off. You know, I missed like a 20% move, but it's okay because I said there's still stuff going on. There's still a lot of uncertainty in the market. And right now, the cryptocurrency today is more tied to the stock market than ever before because big institutions are getting involved and because of derivatives. All right. So I want people to understand that there could be these shock waves. And I know there are a lot of people out there that say, oh, crypto's gone, the government's going to ban it. No, they don't have to ban it. You see, they don't have to ban really anything because they know you're not going to own it. Because most people, when things skyrocket, what do? They sell it so they can go buy a Lambo. Or they sell it so they can go buy a mansion. Cool, you got a Lambo and a mansion. The Lambo is just going down in value, and the mansion, cool, you got a mansion, but you're only going to be able to resell it to so many people. So the point being is that the government knows eventually you're going to give it all up. You're going to give it up at what price, right? And so I'm sitting back waiting for an opportunity. And I think that is what this channel is all about, guys. It is about seeing opportunities because of the human emotion, the human psyche that people are just going to lose it when this next crash happens. And if you sit back because you can't change that, you can't change it. This is the dream right here. I want to be on a tropical paradise island with all you guys. I'm not even joking. If you've met me, you'd know I'm not even joking. And I want to take you guys with me. But how do we do it? Well, it's not fast. Anyone that tells you they're going to get you rich quick, bail out the freaking window. That is not a good thing. Obtaining wealth takes time. Now, sometimes it could take, the first $1 million I made was when I was pretty young, and it was in real estate, and it happened in a boom time. Well, I made it in about 2.5 years. But it was because I also bought like 10 homes in that first span of time. And I was just, making all the wealth from those going up and then selling them and doing all kinds of other things. Point being is that sometimes it can come fast because of, an explosion in the economy. Like we saw in the early 2000s, like we're seeing right now. The problem is right now, a lot of assets are going up, but your food's going up, your electricity's going up. So you're actually not really gaining a lot of purchasing power. So back onto cryptos, guys, and I'm sorry for being long-winded, but I think sometimes we just have to have a conversation, me and you, all right? You need to know how other people are thinking about this, all right? I do believe that if this happens, we're going to see a short-term little spike down. I could be wrong, but what's bad if you're just holding on to something and then you're saving cash for an opportunity? You got to stop thinking about the opportunities lost, okay? Because that FOMO, that's what gets us screwed up. And think about the opportunities gained, those ones where you just sit back and there's blood in the streets, everyone's freaking out, and you're just sort of sitting back, got your ice cold drink with you, and you're just like, all right, you're sipping on it. Everyone's running by me, everything's cool, I'm still on my beach. All right, now buy. But put in some low ball offers, they'll take them. And that's what this is all about. And so I wanted to address the cryptocurrency issue, what's going on in Canada again, how important it is to secure your stuff. I'll put the links to the Trezor down below. I'll put the link to, it's an affiliate link for the Yubikey. And those are cheap. They're like $45. And I have people all the time tell me, my Facebook got hacked, my Instagram got hacked, or anything got hacked. I'm like, well, you can't do that with the Yubikey because they would have to actually have all your passwords and everything, and they would have to physically have that RFID chip in their hand and plug it in. So that's a pretty slick little device. I really do like that. That's really, really neat. All right, guys, that being said, I thank you so much for watching The Economic Ninja. is out.